Hello you beautiful people, Mama Magic Fantastic here for another Commander combo. As you may be aware, Worldfire was unbanned in the Commander format a while ago now, but finding a good way to win with it has still been difficult for many people. I'm going to tell you a simple way to win with Worldfire immediately after it resolves. In case you're not familiar with what Worldfire does, it is a red sorcery for 6 red. It says, exile all permanents, exile all cards from all hands and graveyards. Each player's life total becomes 1. This powerful effect is quite egregious and will make everyone at the table hate you, especially if you don't have a plan for what to do after it resolves. However, if you have built a machine to win with it, then no one can blame you when you cast this 9-mana spell. Now, one of the most common things people do with Worldfire is to phase out all their permanents and protect their life totals from changing by casting Teferi's Protection. However, Teferi's Protection does not protect your hand or graveyard. You have the greatest advantage at the table when your turn comes around again and all your permanents phase in again. But we're looking for an immediate win. To do this, we simply need a 2-card combo before we cast our Worldfire. This combo only works if you are running both white and red in your deck. Firstly, we need a permanent that causes damage to each opponent when it enters the battlefield. We shall call this type of card our Pinger. I highly suggest a creature. The best creature options we have are Goblin Chainwhirler, Stormcaller, Daggercaster, Gibbering Fiend, or Voldaren Epicure. A few decent alternatives are Fanatic Amogus, but be aware that if somehow someone were to remove it while its trigger on this deck, your devotion to red would be 0 and it would not do any damage. Brimstone Vandal does damage as it enters, but only if night becomes day or day becomes night. I don't really recommend it if possible. Komano Faces Kakazan is our only non-creature option as an enchantment, which doesn't work with every card that makes this combo work. The second part of a combo is a card that exiles a permanent we control until it leaves the battlefield. We shall dub this our exiling permanent. Be aware that most cards in this category only exile permanents your opponents control, so I recommend using one of these options, Abdel Adrian, Gorian's Ward, who would be an excellent commander to use when paired with a red background if you'd like to focus on a deck around this combo, or Oblivion Ring. Both of those cards could target any non-land permanent. The remainder only target creatures. Glorious Protector, specifically non-angel creatures, Journey to Nowhere, Touch the Spirit Realm. This card also includes artifacts along with creatures, Lumbering Battlement or Fiend Hunter. Then we need to cast our exiling permanent, targeting our Pinger and exiling our Pinger. Now we are all set to cast Worldfire. When Worldfire finishes resolving, all permanents on the battlefield will be exiled, including our exiling permanent. When that card leaves the battlefield, it will trigger and cause our Pinger to re-enter the battlefield as the only permanent left on the battlefield. But more importantly, our Pinger will trigger, causing the final point or points of damage to each opponent whose life total just became 1 due to Worldfire. And there you have it. You've won the game. And if anyone complains about this win, just remind them it was a 3-card combo with the final card requiring 9 mana. And if that still doesn't work, tell them that this combo is approved by Mama Magic Fantastic. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, be happy, be true, be you. Bye.